Listen to this story. It's called At Hilltop Farm. Pete and his dad were working in the garden, and as they dug the soil and turned it over, Pete saw many worms, big, long worms, just right for fishing. Dad, are worms good for anything besides bird food and fishing bait? Sure, said Dad. Earthworms help the earth to breathe. Peter laughed. You mean the worms are like lungs? He asked. Well, that's right, said his father. The worms burrow through the ground and let fresh air through the soil. When they eat and digest the soil, that's like when Mom sifts flour to make a cake. The finer the flour is sifted, the better the cake is. So the more the soil is digested and fertilized by the worms, the better it is for things to grow. It's really amazing how God has planned everything to work just perfectly together, said Pete. Father agreed and said, here on the farm, there are many illustrations of that. Just think in the autumn when the leaves fall from the trees, they rot and they become the fertilizer that nourishes the tree so it can grow bigger and more beautiful. The worms crawl in the ground to get away from the birds, and the earth is fed. Birds eat the insects to keep them from becoming too plentiful. Say, Dad, said Pete, I've just thought of something. If God planned all these things in nature for the worms and the birds and the bugs, then surely God must have a plan for me too. He certainly does, said Dad. The Bible says you are more valuable than many sparrows. Even the hairs on your head are numbered. It's important that you stay close to God and follow Him so you'll be able to know just how you can obey Him. Aren't you glad that the God who planned and made the whole world wants to take charge of your life? You can trust Him to work out what is best for you if you're willing to give yourself wholeheartedly to Him.